What if one of my kids was working here and they came in and did it? That's scary, scary. They are holding weapons. They have tire irons.
Mr. Cobb, it was Mr. Cobb and at least 15 or 20 individuals on each occasion, almost a mob of people swarming into these businesses.
Bring in all my guys because you guys have been doing a really slow job. I've been getting multiple complaints. I'm from corporate, I told you. So this one, I'm calling in my guys and they're going to be working on all these cars. They're not?
Get to calling them.
Oh, get to calling them? All right, let's see. Here they are here. Come on, everyone.
Imagine this. You're at work, just doing your job, minding your business, when all of a sudden, this kid walks in and starts barking orders at you like he's your boss. But it doesn't stop there. After arguing with you for a few minutes, he waves his hand and says, "All right, guys, let's get to work." Next thing you know, a flock of teenagers comes marching through the doors. They head straight for your employees' stations, telling them to move out of the way because apparently they're here to do your job. Sounds too crazy to be real, right? Why on earth would anyone walk into a random business and just start working? Well, welcome to the world of TikTok. This is the story of Heston Cobb, yet another so-called content creator chasing clout by doing the most outrageous, attention-grabbing stunts imaginable. And what makes it worse? They're not just doing it for laughs. These platforms are actually paying them for it. That's right, and the crazier the stunt, the more views, the more money. And apparently, pretending to hijack someone's workplace is the new way to go viral.
Different location. Let's get this ironed out. Check your HR emails. We were going into a different one. They didn't need us there. They sent us here. You guys are good to go. What do you mean we're good to go? Go ahead and bring the guys in. You don't mind?
You're not even on the phone, dude. Come on, get out of the store.
See if I was on the phone or not.
As if all of this wasn't enough on its own, Heston then calls his crew in.
Here, you guys can get to work. We're all good. Everyone get to work. If you guys want to go ahead and take over the lanes, go ahead.
Get out.
Hey, out.
No, go ahead and take over the lanes. Go ahead and I need people that self-check. I'm the district, and these are my workers. These are my workers.
So, yes, apparently this is what passes for comedy these days, at least in the eyes of Gen Z. Walking into random businesses, harassing workers, and calling it content. But here's the thing. All that tomfoolery finally caught up with Heston. Cobb was booked on 1 count of third-degree burglary, 2 counts of criminal impersonation, 5 counts of disorderly conduct, and 5 counts of criminal trespass. Yep, the funny guy routine turned into a full-blown criminal record. What started as a harmless prank turned into a long list of charges that could follow him for years. And while his followers flooded the comments with laughing emojis and free Heston hashtags, the rest of the world couldn't help but ask, when did breaking the law become content?
Come on. Come on, everyone, get to work. Everyone, get to work. Everyone. Yo, everyone, take that tire off. Quick.
I got something for you guys.
Everyone, check the oil.
Heston James has over 90,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel. With just 12 videos on his channel, he's reached over 3 million views, with his oldest video being posted just 4 months ago. YouTube subscribers aren't going to save anyone from handcuffs, and that's exactly what Heston Cobb learned the hard way. The 24-year-old influencer, known for his over-the-top prank videos, landed himself behind bars after taking his antics way too far.
They said you're being investigated for poor quality work. We have a team that's going to come in to investigate.
The bodycam footage was recently released, and it shows everything that went down after Heston's little stunt at Pep Boys. From the moment officers arrived to the second Heston realized this wasn't just another viral prank, it's all there, and let's just say, he wasn't getting away easy this time. The games are over. The clout? Not helping. Because now Heston's trial date is officially marked on the calendar. This isn't a YouTube skit anymore. It's the real world, and there's no cut or retake when the police are involved.
Hey man, what the
You guys are just gonna have to head out.
What?
Just gotta head out. I don't
I
know.
heard that too. Is that what you're talking about? I literally heard that too.
Is your friend?
I'm not gonna lie, he was messing around, but I was telling him. Can you stop, bro? It's cool. Is that I don't know you guys.
I mean, who doesn't like a good prank video every now and then? A harmless joke, a laugh, maybe even a little embarrassment. Sure, that's entertainment. But there's a big difference between a prank and a crime.
The brand and all the bells and whistles that you might want.
Oh, okay, yeah. So let's do get up there.
Hi.
How's it going?
You're talking to me on the phone. You're right there.
You? Was I talking to you?
You're talking to me.
Oh.
But according to police in Tempe, Arizona, what Heston was doing was crossing a line.
That kind of gotta stop. I don't what,
So what
if one of my kids was working here and they came in?
Heston Cobb is 24 years old. He's got about 1.2 million followers on Instagram. He's not just some random kid with a camera. He's built an entire following off this stuff. And while thousands of people online clearly love his antics, the people he's messing with, the ones just trying to do their jobs, they're definitely not laughing. Because it's one thing to watch chaos on your phone, it's another thing to live it in real life.
Your personal sizes have been lacking, so I'm here to make sure you guys are staying in check. Get out my store. So I'm gonna clean house. Go ahead and bring in the guys. Call the police. What is going on? No,
No, you guys need to leave.
these are my workers. No, these are my workers. These are my workers. No, you have to let get out of my store. Mom, I need everyone. Doing a great job, sir.
Heston was arrested back in July of 2025. According to Tempe police, this wasn't just a one-time stunt gone wrong. He had been pulling these so-called pranks for months. From March through July, Heston and his crew allegedly hit multiple businesses, walking in, taking over workstations, pretending to be managers, and recording the whole thing for content. 4 months of chaos, all for a few viral clips. And while it might have racked up millions of views, it also racked up something else. A long list of criminal charges.
I'm just going to be bringing in all my guys because you guys have been doing a really slow job. I've been getting multiple complaints. I'm from corporate, I told you. So this one, I'm calling in my guys and they're going to be working on all these cars. They're not?
Get to calling them.
Oh, get to calling them? All right, let's see. Here they are right here. I think this is them right here. Come on, come on, come on, everyone, come on, come on, come on. Everyone, get to work. Everyone, get to work. Everyone. Yo, everyone, take that tire off. Take that tire off, quick.
I got something for you guys.
Everyone, check the oil. Check the oil. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Everyone, get under there. Get under there. Nice. Well done.
Get out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Nice. Nice. Good job, everyone. Good.
I can't do cheaper than 1,000 for the catalytic. I'm telling you, it's leaking oil.
Imagine dropping your car off at Pep Boys for a simple oil change, and then later seeing this video pop up on social media. Random guys in matching shirts walking around the shop pretending to be mechanics, touching cars that don't belong to them. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want these guys anywhere near my car. What's crazy is this wasn't a one-time thing. Heston had been pulling these stunts for months and somehow thought no one would ever take it seriously. This is the incident from July 3rd when Heston and his friends decided to prank a local Pep Boys.
Cool. I will.
But that was scary.
Okay, so
Were you out here?
Yes, I was
Okay.
a part of it.
Okay, I'll come talk to you later.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you have any idea on you? Do you have any idea on you or no?
Yeah,
And where was the van last headed?
it went out that way.
Like, did it go that way?
Yeah,
Okay.
white unmarked passenger van,
Yeah.
15 passenger, 16 passenger van.
How many people total in the van?
It was full, so I'll say 15.
Oh, 50 people.
Yes,
Okay.
all in a blue jumpsuit.
So where were you in this all?
Standing right at the back of that Hyundai Tucson there.
Okay, so just in the beginning, what happened?
Yeah. So, do we want to walk over there? I could probably show you a little better, or do you want to just stay here?
Whatever works.
So, there was two guys
Okay.
that came up originally,
Okay, white, black, Hispanic, green,
both black
both black.
or Puerto Rican,
Okay.
darker skin, curly hair,
What were they wearing?
blue jumpsuits.
So the jumpsuits?
Yep. They had their names. Like,
Okay. So like a mechanic outfit?
yeah, but very generic. So it's not like anything
Almost
we
like
would wear.
Would you say that was almost like a costume?
Yes.
Okay. So
They were all the same, all brand new blue. It's not like they were used at all. Very clean. Yeah. So 2 of them were standing here. I was called out to address.
So were the 2 black males people that did everything?
Sorry.
Was it just the 2 black males that kind of did everything?
Yeah, they initiated it.
Okay.
I was called out. One of the guys came in and said, "Hey, I was called out, and these 2 guys are standing there," and they said, "We've had reports of you doing bad business, and we have a team of investigators going to come in, and we're going to look through your whole store, your inventory, everything that's going on. We're going to look at everything." I said, "The hell you are." Not until
Who did they say they were?
They didn't.
Okay.
They didn't.
Okay.
I said, "The hell you are," and until I hear something from my corporate offices, you're not looking at nothing.
Gotcha.
They said, "Well, doesn't matter what you say. I've got a team that's coming here. They're going to be here any second. Any second."
Okay.
White van, just like this car is pulling up, came rolling up very aggressively. As they're pulling up aggressively, the other 13 jump out and they're piling into the shop.
Okay.
And I said, "No, nobody comes into my shop. Nobody." They are holding weapons. They have tire irons. They have
Who's they? All
of
15 of them?
all 15 of them.
So 15 total?
It was pretty quick. So I keyed in on what's going to hurt me.
Were they all black males?
Majority, but no, not all.
Some white?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what happened?
So then they started pushing their way forcefully with their weapons, and ours all started kind of converging around that car there. I was at one of the toolboxes, and I grabbed something to defend myself, a torque wrench, and told them, "Everybody, get out of my shop. Out of my shop." And they were being very aggressive at that point.
In his defense, I totally get it. It probably did feel aggressive. I mean, imagine a mob of people suddenly rushing into your workplace, grabbing tools, even a 4-way tire wrench, and acting like they belong there. That's not just confusing, it's intimidating. You can hear it in the employees' voices. They don't know if it's a prank, a setup, or something more serious, and honestly, who would?
The rest of our guys started to come to help me. So at that point, they're grabbing, seeing what's going on, what the hell is going on. They grabbed whatever they could, give me some backup, and we all kind of started herding them out of the bays.
So what did it take? You did like a list?
Oh,
Yeah, you have to look through it.
Yeah, I'd have to look
I'll
through
get you a
it.
paper for later.
Thank you.
Who are you here?
Store manager.
Store man. And do you want to aid in prosecution?
Yes.
You was surprised, not about saying no.
No, that kind of shit has got to stop.
I'm with you. I agree. So
What if one of my kids was working here and they came in and did it? That's scary.
So the two black males first walked in. Did they just walk in? Did they get dropped off? How did they get here? Do you know?
I couldn't tell you that part.
Okay.
Because when I came out, they were already standing. Blue 1 and blue 2 right there.
Do you want to show me?
Yeah. So blue 1 and blue 2
Okay.
positioned right about here.
Okay, and they both had something in their hands?
They did not.
Okay, they did not.
They did not. So everything was like, "Hey, no, I'm not telling that shit."
Sure. And what did they say exactly?
They said, "You're being investigated
Okay.
for poor quality work. We have a team that's going to come in to investigate."
Okay. And they're saying this to you?
Yes.
Okay. So how did you realize 2 people were right here? Did someone come get you, or did you see them?
Yeah, somebody came and got me. I believe it was James. I was.
Okay.
You're
inside.
It all happened so fast. I'm inside. I came out. Those two are standing here. I may
Right.
have come out preemptively to get information.
Sure.
Again, it all happened so
Yeah.
quickly. So those two are here. I came over.
And they said you're being investigated for poor work.
Yeah.
Okay. And they said that we have a team coming to what?
To investigate. They're going to come in. They're going to look at all your inventory. They're going to look at all your tools, all your cars, everything.
Okay. And you said no.
No,
Okay, then what happened?
no. They said, it doesn't matter what you say. We're coming in. That
Right.
team's coming. They're going to be here any minute. Around comes this van
Okay. And where did they pull up to?
right here.
Okay.
So very aggressively, they came in and made that right there.
Okay, then what happened?
The mob piled out of the van.
Of about, you said 15-ish?
15.
Approximately, okay.
Yeah. I know that that's going to be a 15 passenger van, so I'm going to say 13
Okay.
because it makes sense to me.
Yep.
The two got in when they all left, so the two probably came as well.
Yep.
Putting that in, to me, it makes sense. So they all pulled up, all of them holding tire irons,
Okay.
tools of some sort,
Mhm.
weapons,
Mhm.
came piling out and literally being right on through the bay. And I was telling them, nope, nobody comes in. And they forced their way in,
Did anybody touch you with it?
forced their way through.
Push a little,
They
hit it off?
touched, yes, and pushed. And,
One push?
yeah.
How did they push you?
It might not have been with hands, it could have been with shoulders, but I was moved out of the way so that they could gain access.
Right.
So they went past me. I went around as they're all kind of converging in this area here.
Right.
I went around. That red toolbox is the one that I use there.
Okay.
And that's where my torque wrench is. It's the biggest thing that I could think of. Roberts is the green. He grabbed his pry bar, the large. And that's all we had to be able to defend ourselves with this mob of people. I came over and I said, everybody out of the shop right now. And they're all still milling around, approaching. I mean, there's so many. All of this is going on at one time. So it's a big blended mess. That said, I'm trying to watch, who's where, make sure that I don't have somebody trying to get behind me. So I'm trying to stay in front. Trying to stay in front in this area. And then Robert came also with me. So we were able to kind of spread and herd. So we started to kind of push them this way. Everybody out. Get the fuck out of the shop. Get out of here. And of course, they're seeing that. One of them grabbed the other side of the torque wrench and he's holding on to it. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you. At that point, I had my hand up in his chest as he has that. Yeah, I'm now from this direction walking him out, and he's still keeping eye contact with me, trying to keep my peripheral, hoping that Robert's got me too. So that's all I could do at that point. So I'm pretty fixed on this guy. Got him around this area here. And they all kind of slowly herded back into the van, jumped into the van when they apparently got that resistance. Sorry, I'm trying to hold my teeth. Actually trying to get back into the van there. I had Matthew get a picture of the plate. Somebody get a picture of the plate. It was Matthew. I was trying to get the VIN number on the van. It was all too quick. I couldn't quite get it.
Yeah.
So I was in that area, sort of. And then I did start calling out, where are you going? I'm trusting that somebody's called the cops by now.
Right.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Try to cause a distraction, try to cause a delay, if you will. Hopefully you guys will get here, and they're still here. Trying to cause that delay, and they made aggressive moves again towards the doors. Robert at that point is seeing that aggressive move, and he hit a window.
He broke one of their windows?
That's their windows.
How many windows did he break?
He broke 2, I broke 1.
Which windows?
So
Of the van?
the first one would have been the driver window. Second one would have been behind the driver window.
Okay.
And then the third one was the passenger front window. Robert was saying as I'm sure she'll get it.
So the driver window should be broke, passenger window should be broke, and the driver's side passenger window.
The one just behind, so
Yeah.
that'd be
How many windows was it total?
3. Yeah.
Oh, because the one side, this passenger side was a sliding door. I'm assuming.
That's on the passenger, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's a sliding door.
Yeah. So it only okay.
So 3 windows are broke out. Robert was saying because of my proximity, he told me, man, I thought they were going to run you over. I thought they were going to run you over. So,
Just for info, I'm not sure if anyone can figure out yet. There should be 3 windows broken: the driver's side window, the passenger side window, and the driver's side passenger window.
yeehaw.
All right. So which window? Just so I can get an idea, right? You broke which windows?
So after I saw Robert, and he's saying they're moving at this point, so I ran over to the passenger side. I ran over, got out of the way of the vehicle. Apparently, I don't know if that was the way I was pointed. That's why I went that way. I didn't back up. This is all pretty good. And the passenger window was here as they're coming, and I whacked it with the forklift. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. Okay.
Yeah.
According to Tempe police, between March and July, multiple businesses reported the same bizarre situation. A group of men would walk in, dressed like employees, and start acting like they worked there. In some cases, like the Pep Boys incident, they didn't just walk around pretending, they actually went straight into employees-only areas and started working. They'd take over tools, workstations, even interact with customers, all while filming the chaos for their followers. And every single time, there was one person leading the pack, one voice giving the orders. Can you guess who that was?
Go ahead and bring in the guys. I'm calling in my guys. Go ahead and bring the guys in.
Criminal impersonation charge has to deal with someone who is assuming the identity of an employee or a representative in order to gain access to the business. So that really fits to a T with what he was trying to do. He was coming in acting as a district manager or supervisor.
Okay, can I have Heston Cobb into the courtroom, please? Okay, can I please have your name and date of birth?
Heston Cobb, 5/10/2001.
Thank you very much, Mr. Cobb.
Yes, good afternoon, Your Honor. Alex Romero for Heston Cobb.
All right, Mr. Cobb, you are here on allegations of new charges. The allegations against you are 1 count of burglary, a Class 4 felony, 2 counts of criminal impersonation, Class 6 felonies, 5 counts of disorderly conduct, all Class 1 misdemeanors, and 5 counts of criminal trespassing, all Class 3 misdemeanors. Based on my review of the information contained in the Form 4 in this case, I am inclined to find probable cause to support these allegations. Before I officially do that, Mr. Romero, is there any argument that you wish to make or information you wish me to consider in regards to probable cause? We'll get to release in a minute.
Yes, Your Honor. I was just recently retained in the past hour. The only argument I would make is a lack of sufficient evidence to find probable cause for these charges.
Huh?
They're literally recorded and on his YouTube channel. There's even a Heston fan page on TikTok with his videos. I would think that is more than enough probable cause. What do you think?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Romero. Ms. Gaunt, counter-argument, counter-response, anything the state wishes me to consider in regards to probable cause. Mr. Cobb, you're free to keep your attention up here. Mr. Cobb, you're free to keep your attention up here. Thank you, Your Honor. I think that this is a pretty extensive and comprehensive Form 4. It has the information regarding how they were able to identify Mr. Cobb as the suspect. There's information regarding all of the locations and the offense date. For purposes of this hearing, I review the factual allegations provided by law enforcement in the Form 4, and I assume for this hearing that those factual allegations are true. I hear Mr. Romero's argument based on a lack of evidence. I don't discount that argument, but evidence and support for those factual allegations is something that is built over time before trial. So for purposes of this hearing, I am finding probable cause to support those allegations. I do note that Mr. Romero's notice of appearance was limited for purposes of this. Oh, wait, I might be lying about that. Let me double check it real quick.
It's so funny to hear a judge say that.
Oh, wait, I might be lying about that.
But that's exactly how I say it if I think I might be giving incorrect information.
Okay, I was wrong about that. So Mr. Romero's notice of appearance is whole. It is a complete notice of appearance from this case going forward. So Mr. Cobb, I am not going to make a finding of indigency, which means you are not going to get a court-appointed lawyer. Mr. Romero will continue to represent you throughout these proceedings. Your next court hearings will be a status conference July 30th and then a preliminary hearing August 1st. They will both be at 8:30 in the Superior Court downtown. Before I consider or impose release conditions, I will ask both lawyers for their argument and recommendation regarding release. I will do that starting with the state. Ms. Gaunt, please. Thank you, Your Honor. The state's asking for a $25,000 secured appearance bond. Mr. Cobb allegedly disrupted several businesses over the course of several months. So there are multiple offense dates. He caused extreme disruption to the businesses. The employees were very fearful of what was happening. And it wasn't just Mr. Cobb, it was Mr. Cobb and at least 15 or 20 individuals on each occasion, almost a mob of people swarming into these businesses and harassing the employees. Allegedly all of these incidents were video recorded for Mr. Cobb's social media account. It's believed that this was some kind of social media prank. However, it was very disruptive to these businesses, both to the people coming in to use the businesses as well as the employer and the employees that were present. Given all of that, additionally, it doesn't appear that Mr. Cobb provided the court with a local resident. So the state is concerned about that as well. Given all of that, we believe that that bond request is appropriate. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Gaunt. Okay, Mr. Romero, response, counter argument, recommendation regarding release.
Yes, Your Honor. We'd like to request a release on own recognizance. Mr. Cobb is 24 years old, does not have any prior felony criminal history from my understanding. Looking at Form 4, the only prior criminal conviction is a failure to obey. So my understanding is he doesn't have any prior violent criminal history, and he would not pose a risk to persons in the community if he were to be released on own recognizance.
Okay, thank you very much. And Mr. Romero, do you know whether your client has Arizona ties? Is he a resident of Arizona?
Your Honor, I do not know the extent of his living situation. My understanding is that he would be able to find housing and a place to live. I have spoken with his mother as well on the case, and she will be assisting in making sure that Mr. Cobb has a place to live, is not living on the streets, and is able to attend his future court hearings.
And do you know whether mom resides in Arizona?
I can't confirm.
Mr. Romero, do you object to me asking your client if he lives in Arizona?
I do not object, Your Honor. I just asked for my client only asked to answer the question asked.
Okay, Mr. Cobb, I'm going to ask you if you reside in Arizona, and I think your lawyer is asking you to please answer yes or no only. Do you reside in Arizona?
Yes.
Okay. Like the state is correct that the court does not have a local address. So what I will ask Mr. Cobb is, it sounds like you do reside in Arizona. Did you have anything else on release, Mr. Romero? I'm sorry if I cut you off.
No, just that, Your Honor, that we asked for own recognizance, release with pretrial services as well. Again, Mr. Cobb has family support financial support through his mother, and I do not anticipate any situation where he would be without a place to live if he were to be released.
Mr. Cobb, I do have substantial concerns about the underlying factual allegations and the disruption that they caused to local businesses during operating hours. I don't take lightly the statement that, at least according to the Form 4, not only were employees of these businesses fearful for their safety, so were the patrons of those businesses. And I do believe that people working at their normal jobs and certainly people patronizing businesses in our community are entitled to feel safe when they're doing that. So because of that, I do have some concerns that you pose a safety risk to the general public. As a result of that, I am going to impose a $15,000 secured appearance bond. If that bond is posted, you will be released from custody. You will then be responsible for getting yourself to all of your court hearings. Regardless of whether you post that bond, you will be ordered not to return to the scene where any of these alleged offenses took place. You cannot have contact with any complainants or witnesses. You are also prohibited from having contact with any alleged co-defendants. That means any of the alleged 10 to 20 other people that were involved in these allegations, no contact with any of those people. If you're released from custody, you're also ordered not to possess any weapons or any drugs without a valid prescription.
And just like that, it's over. Heston Cobb, the self-proclaimed prank king, finally pushed his luck one stunt too far. Now he's sitting on a $15,000 bond, and it really makes you wonder, will he post it? Do you think that bond was high enough for everything he pulled off? And more importantly, how do you feel about the hearing overall? Was this just another influencer taking things too far, or is it the wake-up call these prank channels have been needing for a long time? Let me know what you think in the comments, because at this point, it seems like going viral is costing people more than just their reputation. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I appreciate it.